Sooner or later in life, you'll be faced with different directions, different paths, different roads. And only one of these are the right road to success, to happiness, to actual feeling gratitude towards something, towards someone, Jesus. But it's up to you what road you take. As we take these roads, come with me as I narrate to you so far how 2024 is going to go, how it's going, and what you can do to better it. Instead of saying it is what it is, no, it is what you make it. January 1st, 2024, 7:02 p.m. The first entry of the new year, and I can say it's already gonna be great. Not because everybody's saying it's supposed to be great, but because I'm gonna choose to make it great. I feel like by now we all know that every single decision we make, even the small ones, can have the hugest impact on our lives. Everything's already planned out, but now you're in the driver's seat. Like my dad once told me, it's easy to go down a road that somebody already built. Be the constructor of your own. But it's okay. When you're in the driver's seat, you gotta be calm. If you freak out, then your life is gonna be out of control, just like the steering wheel. And that's the exact reason I write in this journal. I make YouTube videos, so you and I could look back and lower the number of roads to go down. But the for sure answer isn't always the best answer, like my brother Elijah once told me. I speak from experience, and trust me, the temporary pleasure that you are faced with is not worth the regret you will feel later. And when I say later, I mean as soon as it's over. Look, you're gonna make mistakes. No matter how much you try to be perfect, you're not. There is only one person in the entire history and will forever be the only person to be perfect, and that was Jesus. And I feel the reason I go through so much stress, so much unnecessary pain and tears is because I try to be perfect. I would say it is what it is, but I've learned recently that it is what you make it. You have the opportunity, you have the chance to be the director of your own show, to be the author of your own story. So it is what you make it. Psalms chapter 9 verse 10 says, "Those who know your name trust in you. For you, O Lord, do not abandon those in search for you." Now the definition of search is to try to find something by looking or otherwise seeking carefully and thoroughly. Just like we carefully seek that temporary pleasure, just like we carefully seek an easy way around the hard road, we have to carefully seek God's face, and He will not abandon us. The Word says He will never leave nor forsaken us. So in other words, Psalms chapter 9 verse 10 is telling us if we don't call God, then we can't expect an answer. So it's no longer it is what it is. Now it is what you make it. The reason I do YouTube, even though I don't get a lot of views and I don't have a lot of subscribers, the reason I write in this journal, the reason I spend a lot of alone time in nature or in prayer or in silence, it's not because I'm sad. It's not because I'm broken. It's not because I'm lost. It's actually the exact opposite. It's like my medicine. See, if I don't have my alone time, then I'm going to fall apart. If I don't make videos, I'm not helping people. I'm not spreading what I know. And I feel like I'm helping myself every time I make a YouTube video. And when I'm writing in my journal, it's me versus me. And really that's what life is. It's going to be you versus you your whole life. There's going to be a lot of roads, a lot of decisions you're going to have to make. And me being a 15-year-old, turn 16 next month, I've already made a lot of decisions. Good decisions, bad decisions. But somebody once told me regret isn't what you did. Regret is what you didn't do. If you don't ask that girl out, how are you ever going to know? If you don't swing, how are you ever going to know if you're going to hit the ball? If you don't make a channel, how are you going to know how many people you can impact? My goal is to leave a mark. I feel like every time I drift away from God, my life gets harder. But when I'm with God, my life is really good. But it's hard to stay in that little area. It's hard to stay disciplined. It's hard to say no. I made a YouTube video that I didn't post, and the title of it was going to be, "We need to learn how to say no." But it's okay if you say yes. You see, either one or two things you learn from. You can either learn by asking somebody in advance and eventually learning not to do it, or you make the mistake and you learn for yourself. Now, a lot of the times, it's going to be that second decision because we get too hard-headed. We want to do what we want to do. Like, the Bible is our instructions. We already have everything we need. And trust me, God loves you so much. Because if he didn't love you, you wouldn't be blessed to have this phone or this TV you're watching this video on. If he didn't love you, you would not be breathing right now, or food in your stomach, or roof over your head. Because there's so many people that went through a Christmas, went through a New Year's with nobody to go to, with no gifts, with nothing except God. And the word says if you have God, then you already have everything you need. Real quick, I want to thank you for watching this video. I want to thank you guys for being here. Like, you guys don't understand how much y'all encourage me and motivate me. The comments I get, like, it's good to know that I have at least 2 to 3 people walking with me, growing up with me in my walk with Christ, and taking the time out your day to listen to me. I try to make these videos as watchable as it can because I know it gets boring just talking. But look, get you a journal. Like, get you something to write in. Like, talk to yourself. Talking to yourself works better than talking to anybody except God. Like, you can talk to God, but talking to yourself, you always revise on stuff. Spend alone time. Get out. Get outside. Do something with your life. God bless you. Let the world know you here. And like always, stay blessed up.